Hi, hello and welcome to Mathway. In this video, I am going to explain about finding the mean by assumed mean method. In the previous videos, we have discussed about finding the mean by direct method. If you haven't watched that video, I am providing that videos in the description box. You can watch it. Let us see finding the mean by another method, that is assumed mean method. Before starting the new method, let us recall the previous method, that is direct method. So we can find the mean in different ways. So we learned one of the method is direct method. The direct method formula is, so mean by direct method x bar equals to sigma fi xi by sigma fi. So we know that, so we can denote the mean by x bar, and f is the frequencies, xi's are the class marks. So summation sigma means the sum of the fi xi values by sum of frequencies. So it is the very best method for the numerical values if the small. For example, if the fi values, xi values are very small numbers, we can use this method. But in some situation, the fi, xi values are very large numbers. So for that type of numbers, for that type of problems, we can use another method, that is assumed mean method. To find the mean in assumed mean method, so we have to follow three steps. The first step is choosing the assumed mean among the one of the xi. So here we have to select a assumed mean. This assumed mean we can denote it by small a. So we need to we need to choose the assumed mean among the one of the xi. Xi's are the class marks. So in the class marks we have to select one assumed mean. So the best assumed mean is we need to take the central value of the xi. So what would be the middle value, central value of the xi's? That is better to take the assumed mean. The second step is finding the deviations. Finding the deviations of A. A is the assumed mean from each of the xi. So we have to find the deviation. Deviations we can denote it as di. Finding the deviations of A from each of the xi. So we need to subtract. We need to find the deviations with each of the among xi. So xi minus. So it is the deviation. So these are the deviations of A from each of the x's. And finally, the third step is assumed mean method formula. After finding the assumed mean and the deviations, we have to substitute these values in the assumed mean formula. Let us see what is the assumed mean formula. Assumed mean method formula is x bar equals to a plus sigma fi di by sigma fi. X bar equals to a plus sigma fi di by sigma fi. So this is the formula of assumed mean. To find the mean by assumed mean method, we can use this formula. Let's see what is the what is meant by each and every term. Here A is the assumed mean. So in the xi values, we can select any one of the assumed mean. That is A. And fi is the frequencies. Di is the deviation. So we can find the di values in this way. Di equals to xi minus A. And here xi is the class marks. So how to find the class mark? You can find the class marks by taking the average of upper limit plus lower limit by 2. Then you can get the xi values. So simply by knowing these all values, after substituting the formula, by simplification, we can get the mean. Let us do some problems based on this formula. The question is, the distribution below shows the number of wickets taken by bowlers in one-day matches. Find the mean of wickets by choosing a suitable method. What does the mean signify? So here he given the number of wickets taken by the bowlers and asking to find what would be the mean. And also telling that choose a suitable method. So when he asked to choose a suitable method, so it given chance to us. So we can do in any one of the method. If you see the numbers are large numbers, so the best we can use the assumed mean method. Let's say how to find the mean of this in the assumed mean method. If you observe here the class intervals, are not in the same. 20 to 60, 60 to 40, 100 to 50, 150 to 250, 250 to 350, 350 to 450. The class size varies from the different class interval. So we can use the assumed mean method. If the class size varies, still we can apply the assumed mean method. let us solve this problem. So first we have to arrange that all the data in the tabular form. So we have to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 columns. The first column is about number of wickets, that is the class intervals, and the second column is number of bowlers, this is the frequencies, and third column is class mark. So we can find the class mark by the average of the two class intervals, deviations, di equals to xi minus a, and finally fi into da, fi values into product of fi and da. So here I arranged the number of wickets, the class intervals given in the question. Next, the frequencies, number of bowlers also given in the question. Now let us find sigma fi. So sum of frequencies, sum of the total number of bowlers, how much it is? 12 plus 6, 18, 20, 22, 25 and 2, 3, 4. So total number of bowlers is 45. And next to find the class mark. How to find the class mark? To find the class mark, we have to take the average of the class intervals. 20 plus 60, 20 plus 60, 80, 80 by 2. 80 by 2 is 40. Clear? The next class interval, 60, 60 plus 100, 60 plus 100, 160 by 2, 160 by 2 is 80. Xi, to find xi, we have to do upper limit plus lower limit by 2. So using this, we can know what is the class marks. And third limits are 100 interval, that is 100 and 150, that is 100 plus 150. 250, 250 by 2 is 125. So it is 125. Next interval, 150 plus 250, 2, 3, 400, 400 by 2, 200. Next, 250 plus 350, 3, 4, 5, 6, 600 by 2, 600 by 2 is 300. And the final class intervals are 350 plus 450, 4 plus 3 is 7, 7 plus 1, 800, 800 by 2 is 400. So, class marks are finished. So, now we have to take the assumed mean, A. So, among A is the assumed mean. To take the A value, we need to take the central value of xi. So, what is the central value here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, it is even number of values are there, even number of observation. So, for that, in the even number case, we can take either 125 or 200. So, now here I am taking 200. So, the A value assumed mean A is 200. Now, find the deviation xi minus A. The first xi value is 40. 40 minus 200. What we will get? 40 minus 200. That is minus 160. Minus, big number have minus. So, that is minus 160. It is minus 160. Second, 80 minus 200. What we will get? 80 minus 200. We get minus 120. It's minus 120. Third, 125 minus 200. So we get minus 75. And the fourth one, that is 200. It is minus 75. And fourth one is 200. 200 minus 200. What do we get? 200 minus 200 is 0. So it is 0. And next we'll come to 300. 300 minus 200 is 100. And 400 minus 200 is 200. So these are the DI values. How to take DI values? DI is xi minus A. Xi's are these values, class marks. Minus A. A is the assumed mean. So 40 minus 200. 80 minus 200. 125 minus 200. 200 minus 200. 300 minus 200. And 400 minus 200. So these are the deviation. Next column, that is Fi into dA. So take the product of Fi and dA. So 7 into 160. 7 into minus 160. So take 167. 700. 7 6 are 42. 717. 7 plus 4 11. So here we got minus 1120. Next, 5 into 120. 5 12 is 60. 0. It is minus 600. And third one, 16 into 75. Let's do the multiplication. 16 75. 5 6 30. 5 1 5. 6 7 8. 7 6 are 42. 7 1 7. 7 plus 4 11. It's 0 2 and 1. 1200. So it is minus 1200. Next, multiply 12 into 0. 12 zeros are 0. And 2 into 100. 2 hundreds are 200. Finally, 3 into 200. 3 2 is 6. So it's 600. Next, what to do? We have to find the sigma fi dA. So sum of these fi dA values. So don't get any confused. First, add the negative numbers. What are there? 1120, 600, and 1200. So by adding this, what we will get? Why? Because minus into minus plus. So these all minus are there, right? So we need to add them. So here by adding this, we get 2, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1 plus 1, 2. 2, 9, 2, 0. It is minus because all numbers have negative sign. And here 200 plus 600, 800. So minus 2920 plus 800. So by adding, by plus into minus, minus. So we need to subtract them. 0 minus 0, 0. It's 2, it's 1, and it is 2. So sigma fi dA is minus 2120. Minus 2120. Now we have to take the assumed mean method formula. By the formula, substitute a value, sigma fi dy to find the mean. The mean formula in the assumed mean method is x bar equals to a plus sigma fi di by sigma fi. So here a is the assumed mean, that is 200. So substitute here 200 plus sigma fi dA. So here we got it minus 2120 divided by sigma fi. Sigma fi is 45 by 45. So this both numerator and the denominator can be cancelled by 5 table. So divide this with the common factor 5. 5 9 is 45. 5 4 is 20. 1 is left. 12. 5 2 is 10. So 2 is left. Again 5 4 is 20. So here we got 424. 200 plus into minus, it's minus 424 by 9. So let's find the value by the division. 424 divided by 9. 9 5 is 45, but it is 42. So 9 4 is 36. By subtracting we get 6 4. 9 7 is 63 we can get. 64 minus 3 is 1. Put a point, take 0 here. 9 1 is 9, again remainder 1, it goes continuously. So this value is, so the value we got is 47.1. So 200 minus 47.1. Now subtract these two numbers. It is a decimal number, it is a whole number. So we can write 200 as 200.0 to make the same decimal places. And next one is 47.1. Let's subtract this. 0 minus 1, not possible. Take the barrow. It get 9 point. 9 minus 7, it's 2. 9 minus 4, it's 5. And it's 1. 152.9. So the mean of this question is 152.9. So in this way, we can find the mean in assumed mean method. I hope you all understood well. Then hit the like. If you have any doubts or any suggestion, you can write in the comment section and do subscribe.